All right, I'm going to do this video, but I'm going to do it without me because I am not fit for visual consumption today. But this is a video about using Gmail for your personal business with your domain and your name. Build more because just like this email says, build more trust with a custom email address. So I have a website called artyflooring.com. And then I originally set up an email address to go with it. I'll just show you the website while we're here. And so I set up a website, artyflooring.com. And originally I had an email address, artyflooring@gmail.com, kind of unique spelling, easy to get it. But now I actually have a free bob@artyflooring.com, and I send and receive email at that address. Not just receive it, but I actually send it from there as well. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about using Google to manage your emails. I got this for 3 months for free. They normally charge for it a code. I'm not going to use it, so if you want to write that down, go ahead and do it. But you'll build more customer trust and confidence, increase recognition of your company name. It's all about branding. Complement and extend your business website. Get business found more easily online. Take your business capabilities. All right, so bottom line is they do have a suite of tools. In fact, this used to be called Google Suites. It's now called Google Workspace. And you can go there, and I pay for this in one, not on this particular account, but on, well, if you'll notice up here in the corner, I have a Google account for bob@localsem.pro. I do pay $6 a month for that. So this is I use the business starter. One of these days I may go back and undo it and just redo it like I've done my Arty Flooring one. Let me go to Arty Flooring email here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in this particular case, if I were to send an email, I can send it from bob@artyflooring.com or just from artyflooring@gmail.com. And I pay nothing for that service. What you want to look, if you're ever going to have a bunch of employees, you may want to look into this, either the starter or the business standard for each of your employees. You know, turnover being what it is, this way you will have access to all of their emails. They'll roll up to you. You can explain to them from the beginning, this is not your personal email account. This is your business only email account, and I have access to it. But if you do these paid editions, you also get an internal chat feature. I would do it if I had multiple employees just so I can see their calendars. So if I had a salesman in one city, different cities, I would want to have a single calendar that pulled in their schedules for the day in each of those cities. Or if I were managing a heating and air conditioning contractor business, I would want each of my employees to have their own bill at ajsheatingandair.com email address. We could do meetings together every morning without having to come into the office. We can do online chats throughout the day as long as they're logged into it. I can see their calendars. I can schedule on their calendars. It's just a cheap and free way, but very effective way to do your scheduling software. Then not to mention you get access to all these other features and items on here too. But what I wanted to show you was how to set it, because many of you that see this video are going to wonder how to set this up for free. You'll only be able to do it for one email address. Now, I think that if you'll just look up free personal email Gmail, this is what are the results today when I looked it up. And the The one that I use when I set this up, I probably used this one right here because I also use Google domains to buy all of my domain names. And I used to have 300 domain names over at GoDaddy, and I chose over time to let most of them go back, but the 8 or 10 that I still have, 10 or 15 that I have since moved them all over to Google domains. And on that, it is real simple to set up email using aliases, but you can't, if that's as far as you go with it, I don't think you can send email from it as well under the name Bob at whatever your domain is. I think you're going to have to follow the setup, and I'm thinking I probably went with that guy, or it might have been this one. It's one of these guys. Anyway, they'll show you how to set up and receive email. It's going to require some changes to your settings, especially on your phone. So it can be a little tedious the first time you do it, but I think it's effective. Again, like I said, I can send email from either my Artie Flooring at Gmail or from Bob at Artie Flooring. So I hope this just is a primer, something to wet your whistle about getting a Gmail account and using it to manage your company's emails with. It's hard to just go out there nowadays and set up an email on a domain. It's practically impossible anymore. And so you're going to wind up paying for it at some point in time anyway. Hope this helps get you started, though. Thanks.